Hey there, beautiful people. Irish Mike here with Phoenix 8 Plus Coaching. So, the golf season coming up here in the next couple of months. This is going to be a nice little warm-up for you to do before you go out and play. A lot of us go out there and we just get the swinging right away and wonder why it takes 6, 7, 8 holes to start actually playing well. So, this is the perfect thing for you to do. Take 5, 7 minutes to go through this little warm-up, and yeah, I'll give you the best opportunity to play well from the first hole instead of waiting until the 7th. So just take out your longest club, so whatever that is, take out your driver, and then from there all we're going to do is just, if we're holding in the left hand, just swing them with the right leg. Okay, just forward and backwards. Do 10 forward, 10 backwards, and then we'll go in and out. Okay, in and out, and then we can switch sides. Forwards and backwards. So just loosening up the hips a little bit, and then we can go in and out. So not only are we loosening up the hips, but we're actually working on stabilizing on that opposite leg as well. Okay, so a little bit of stabilization while activating. So that'll be your first one. Then from there we can move on to a little rotational work. So we'll get the feet set as if you're about to hit your driver. Get into that driver position. Use your club out in front, and then all we're going to do is just rotate. So just going side to side, we're staying stable down low, and we're rotating the upper body. Okay, then from there, we'll do the same thing, but then we'll get into a pivot. So this one's going to help you engage your core a little bit more, to slow yourself down at the end of your backswing. It's creating that torque, and then coming through and slowing yourself down in your downswing. Just pivot side to side. So about 10 each way there too, and then we'll go back to stabilizing on the downswing, or on the backswing, and then we'll fire through on the downswing. So stable, so we're loading here on that back leg, and then fire through. Stable, fire through. Stable, fire through. Okay, so we're just going to do your downswing. You don't have to worry about going the opposite way. You don't have to pivot the other way. If you're right-handed, you obviously just focus on pivoting to your left. Okay, so then the third exercise now, so that was separating the upper body from the lower body. Now we're going to separate the lower body from the upper body and do some stork turns. So again, with your longest club, balance on one leg, hold the club out in front, and then all we're going to do is rotate the hips. So we're just disassociating the lower body from the upper body. Trying to keep the chest as square as we can. We don't want the chest to rotate as well. So do about 10, and then we can switch and do the other side. Just bringing that foot to the back of your knee, and then from there, just rotating. Trying to keep the chest as square as you can. It's a good challenge. Helps fire all those core stabilizer muscles because you're just trying to stabilize your upper body and obviously working the lower body, getting that rotation. That disassociation is a big part of your swing. So then from there, we will move on to, we'll do a A-frame rotation. So we're not going to use the, you can see on this one, elbow and fist locked in between your knees, and then we're just going to reach across to that opposite foot and then rotate. So getting a little thoracic mobility here, which is a big part of getting our hands above our head in our backswing, and we're jamming the elbow and the fist in between the legs, again to stabilize the lower body and rotate the upper body. And then we'll move on to just a squat with an internal rotation. So the squat, just sitting into a squat, and just dropping the knee down to the other side. Dropping the knee down, other side. Okay. Doing 8 to 10 reps there. And then the last one is just working on the kinematic sequence. So your kinematic sequence is trying to activate or try to throw the hips first. So it's hips, torso, then arms. So you're going to take your biggest club across your shoulders, and then all we're going to do is just focus on hips first, and then rotate. Hips, rotate. As you come through, so it's hips first, rotate through. Think about squeezing your butt, squeezing your abs as you finish that movement. Doing about 12 to 15 reps of those, just again on your downswing. You don't need to worry about the other way. And that'll do it. So about 5 to 7 minutes, do that sequentially for your game, and you'll notice a big difference because your body's already primed and ready to go. So there it is. Give it a shot. Let us know how it feels, and we'll talk to you soon.